Okay, so here we are, and we're going to counter enamel these jewelry pieces. So we have to put this on the back. This is glass, and we put it on the back to balance out the glass that is on the front side. And that is because if you just have glass on one side, it will bend the metal, and then the glass on the front side will all break off. It will not be a permanent thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to bounce that. So we've got these pieces in here that we're working on. It's part of our, and they do not have, they just have the front coat. Yeah, just the front coat. We're gonna let them cool for a minute. So now, because we have two coats on there, we have to use these trivets and put our pieces on there. And I just do this because it's easier. It's easier to use this because we're working with hot pieces. So we just very gently get those on there without knocking off the glass, because accidents happen, and that's kind of the fun of it. Sometimes I love the little accidents, and sometimes I swear. Oh no, not me. No. That's what 40 years has done for me. It's taught me how to swear. Not really. I think it was my children who taught me how to swear. Yeah, so here we are. The kiln is at 850 degrees Celsius, and we're gonna get the backs done on these and gonna go for it, right? So, because I still have these ones that I just took out to do, you can see the dirt that builds up on the back on the raw copper. I'm not really showing it. Yeah, dirt builds up on the back in the kiln, and then it comes off as it cools. So now we're going to put these down here. You can see that. Get some more dirt off of there. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of showing you how it's going to work, but here we go. And now we're going to counter enamel these. And maybe this seems boring to you. I'm really sorry, but to me it's so exciting, and you know, isn't it just awesome that even after 40 years, I'm still excited about doing this. Not many people can say that. But the process is to get this looking like this, but I'm going to use different colors this time. I've done some purples and greens, and I think I'm going to do some oranges and teals. What do you think? Let me know what kind of color you want to see. See if these are done yet. Nope, not done yet. It is a waiting game, but as you get going, and you want to do specific things, that 2 minutes zooms by really fast, because it is about a 2-minute firing in the kiln to get these pieces, to get the glass fused onto the copper. Now, I've also done some silver in my batches. So this here is a piece of silver. Whoops, lost it. Here is a piece of silver, and the colors look different on silver because I always use a clear a clear glass on the as a first coat on silver so that the silver comes through. And got lots of pieces sitting here. Yes. And so these are, those two are, that's a pair. And it is, they're not the same. And I'm really liking that. And we'll see if my online buyers like that or not. But it's a new year, time for some new things, new designs, new styles, new techniques. Why not, right? So here we are, and you can see it even looks hot, right? Kind of red when it comes out. And I should be more organized, but I'm not. That's just how I fly, really. That's just how I fly. So I take these all off. Sometimes the glass sticks a little, and you just kind of give it a ram off there, or whatever. You give it a little tap. Off it comes. Gonna get these hot guys off of there. And then I'm gonna put these guys on. And then we can move on to color. And so like I said, I've done some purples and blues and teals. So I want to do some orange and teal, or orange and lime green maybe, or orange and purple, or why not all of that? And got that in there. Now I have to find my little bottle of, no, that's not my little bottle of counter enamel. I seem to have misplaced my little bottle of counter enamel. I'm just having so much fun today, not knowing what I'm doing. Here we are. I got it. So, get the glass, put it in there. This is mostly old or mixed up colors. So we get a very basic sort of gray color on the back. And it looks nice. But sometimes I do a blue or a black. So you can see it's kind of a gray color. And that's okay, right? Now we're gonna take these and we're gonna put some orange on them. Orange on one side. Now we do just one color at a time because we don't want to mix all the colors. But sometimes I get really artistically crazy. And I just mix all the colors, and then that all goes into the counter enamel. Because it just works like that for me. So I have some orange like this. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come out that color, and I can't remember what color it once was. So here we are. And I am going to do these so that they're kind of opposites. So there we go. And we'll get some on here. Okay, so maybe we'll just do these overall and see how it comes out and see what we do. Yeah. Let's see if this is done. Looks like it's done. Take those out. Let them cool. I'll put these guys on first.
In a second. Stop being jealous.
Okay, I'm just going to leave those to go in the next one. With these guys. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to get another tray going here. Because I want to try another orange color. It's called tangerine orange. So let's see how that works. See what the difference in color is. It's definitely a different orange color. A little more red in it. But the other one had a little more yellow in it. You cannot mix enamels. You can't mix a red and a yellow and get orange. You get red and yellow mixed because the color comes from a metal that is in there. A lot of the red colors come from gold, so you can imagine that the enamels they cost more money. Oh, not quite ready. I want them to be a little, they're what you call an orange peel finish, but I want them to be a little more shiny than orange peel at this stage. So we'll just wait another minute, get that done. I really hope you have patience. I'd really like to get your opinion on the colors that you like, that you see me working with, that maybe you've seen in other videos. Do you like, what color combinations do you like to see? Do you like the purple and lime green? In the end, will you like the orange? Will you like orange and lime green? Will you like orange and purple? Will you like orange and teal? You know, those are all things I'd love to hear from you. And see what you have to, because your opinion really matters to me. Okay, let's get these out. That seems like a really dark orange, doesn't it? But colors can fool you. We'll see how it comes out when it cools. Yeah. one in here. And now we can get these ones set up on here. Well, we wait to see what the other ones look like as they cool. Oh, they're a nice orange. Get this tangerine back in here. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yes. So there we have so far, right? And I think I'm going to do this with purple. And I like this purple. Like how this purple comes out. And there we are with that. And I think we'll just wait instead of trying to put them in with those ones. I think I'm going to put some purple on these ones too. Same purple. And this, what am I going to do with that? So sometimes I do things like this. Kind of like, remember the old sponge painting? Now, an important thing to remember is where's the hole? You can't fill the hole. There's the hole. That's for the earring wire to go through. I don't do glue-on back stud backs. I think that's going to be cool. And I think that could go on here with this. Are you excited? Are you hanging around? Are you waiting to see how these all come out? I'm just having a lot of fun trying to pick this guy up, but now I ruined this sort of sponge painting effect that I had on that one. Well, now I totally bounced that one right off. So we'll just try it all over again. See what we can do. Let's see here. And I think that what we got in the oven is probably ready to come out. So let's do it. Okay. Open out. Are you excited to see what these are going to come out like? Again, these look pretty red, but they're going to come out to be that same other orange color. I wonder what color we're going to mix with those. Let's see. We can put these on here. Hopefully I do a better job of getting them on. Like to balance them out on there. Anything can happen while you're doing it. Sorry if I keep hitting you and you're bouncing. And I think the next orange and white ones, I'm going to put some aqua color on. And we'll see how that comes out. I'm really excited to see how this orange is going to come out. And if you're hanging in there with me, I'm so grateful. Give me a like, subscribe, comment on the colors, comment. You know, if you have any questions about, you know, what I'm doing, this is actually an ancient art technique called painting with fire. And you can do this with a torch, but I've never done it with a torch. I don't know how you keep it consistent with a torch. Whereas the kiln keeps it very consistent. And you see this kiln? This kiln I have had for 40 years. Yes, more than 40 years. That tells you how long I've been doing this. Yes, I've been doing it since I was 5. Really, but longer than I admit to being alive, I'll tell you. So let's see how we're doing in there. Not one little pear seems to be taking longer. You'd think the little pear would come up faster, wouldn't you? But they seem to be taking longer. Now I have this pear. And what color am I going to put with that? Am I going to do green or am I going to do turquoise? This turquoise is a transparent color and the orange is a opaque color. And so if I use something that is transparent, the orange will come through. Okay, here's an aquamarine that is opaque, I think. It says it is. 331, 324. Okay. Let's do this, huh? Let's try some of that. Same effect that we did on the other ones. And I think the ones that are in there should be done. They should be ready to come out. Let's see. Looks like it. And let's see how that... Oops, sorry. I should have put that up there. And now... we'll see how these guys come out, the orange and the purple. Put these down here now. And here we are. So this is the orange that was the tangerine. And these are kind of... I guess we'll have to see how they come out. So, I'm gonna get these guys on there. how I wanted it. That, it's all an experiment, right? It's all in how we like it. Now these ones are quick. These ones are really just a few firings. I have many pieces that are maybe 10 firings or more. Let's see if we got this. I'm gonna wait another minute. Maybe we can do these. Yes. Put on this transparent aqua with the orange. And I think I don't have any to do lime green with, but I'm really thinking this is going to be awesome. And I can hardly wait to see what's going on in here. How these come out. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oops. Let them cool. See what happens. And let's get this going, right? Let's see. I really appreciate any of you that hang in there with me through this process. And here we go, the magic of the fire. Yes. Let's see what happens with these ones, right? And then you can see how these other guys turned out. See what you think. I think I want to put another coat of purple on them. Yes, but you tell me what you think. Now these ones, I'm going to try to get it in the good light. What do you think, huh? I know it's hard for you to kind of tell what it looks like. And I'm going to see what I think about it, whether I think that it's finished or it's not. And then these ones, what do you think? Do you like that? I think that I'm going to put another coat of the purple on. I think the orange is good, but I want to put another coat of purple on there. Let me know what you think. Well, put them like that, and it's easier. Get this purple out again. I just want it to be a little bit richer purple. Yeah, I think the orange is good. But I want the purple to just be a little bit bolder. And I have to think about those purple and orange ones. And we'll see with what's in there. We'll see how they come out. We'll see if we like them. And I'm already at 30 minutes on this, and I'm sorry I didn't think it was going to take so long. So, no, not quite done. Not quite done. My patience is, I guess, a little shorter today than normal. But here we are, working away. And I just hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that you've learned something. I hope that you'll participate in my conversations with this, and maybe share the video with other artistic friends. You know, I know there's a lot of different kinds of art out there. You know, right from people painting with coffee and all kinds of unique things that are ancient art techniques that, you know, just seem to be coming out as as I think us creative people are standing up more and getting out there more, and the internet has really helped us with that. Wouldn't you agree? Like, it's really helped us to get out there and share with others what we're doing, how everything is working, and I love it. I honestly, I love it. I want to share. I have had some challenges in the past, in the recent past, but I'm planning to overcome those challenges and really get back at my art and teaching again. I've taught this for many years, and I can hardly wait to get back to teaching this again. So let's see. I think we're good there. Get that out. I think I'll need another coat on that teal there too. Yeah, so we'll see how that comes out. And same with these. Not so sure about those, but maybe. Just never know. Okay, let's get this guy on here. This guy over here. And let's see how that orange and purple comes out with another coat on the purple. You want to do fine layers and do multiple layers rather than one thick layer. You do one thick layer, it might not fuse properly to the other layers of glass. It might do a lot of things. It might pop off, it might crack in the cooling and pop off. So here we have these. These are interesting. This was with the tangerine orange. And I think that I need another coat of it rather than another coat of the teal. The teal looks pretty good, but the tangerine is getting darker because there's not as much, not enough. I think it'll be brighter. This one is brighter. See, that one is a little brighter. Now, what do you think? Do you like that with the teal? I know I have some customers that would like that. So I'm going to put on a little bit more tangerine, because I like it. Want to be a little brighter. And when I look at these guys, I think these guys need some work. That's not really what I was hoping for. And so we're going to do something about those, but not during this time. I don't want to have to hang on any longer than, let's say, the reveal of the next pair. And then I'll cut this video. And if you stayed with me right to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we are. Oh, no, I want it to be glossy. So it's not glossy yet. It's still at that orange peel stage. And I want it to come out and be glossy like these. You know, and you see that gloss of the glass? Yeah, I love it. I love it. And you can see the copper on the side. You really see the copper when what I'll do is I'll clean the dirt off of the residue off of the copper. And and you'll love it. Now yesterday I did some pieces here. If I can find those tongs, here we are. I did some silver with gold on the outside, and I had to put them in this acid bath. So here's a piece I did yesterday. It's gold on the outside, and it's a silver piece that I soldered in the middle, and it has a piece of silver through it, and it's going to be a part of a bracelet. Okay, let's see if we're done here. Looks good. There we go. We'll just let those cool. Let you see those in a minute. Maybe you've had enough of my fun for one day. Yeah. Wouldn't blame you. I'm probably kind of a boring person, but you know, leave me some comments and let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what you like about what I'm doing as far as my jewelry, and that would be great. I really appreciate that. And here we are. So what do you think? I do like that. Does it go with this year's fashions? I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around for 37 minutes. Have a great day.